Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Deepthi Chhabra. I'm an alumni of St. Mark's Janakpuri, passed out in the year 2002. Um, I am very, very grateful and thankful to the school and the teachers for what I am today. Till my class 10th, honestly, I was a very, very average student, fun loving girl. I had a lot of friends and always had a tit a tat with teachers also. I was never amongst the one who was a favorite of teachers, no. But yes, I was a hardworking girl, and till 10th standard, I would say I enjoyed every bit of life, everything I enjoyed. Class 11th and 12th were little ups and downs. My friends were also away in other sections. I was a medical student, and it was a little tough time. But I remember Neeru ma'am, I remember Annie ma'am, a lot of teachers who always handheld me wherever I was going wrong. I'm very, very grateful to all of those teachers today. I remember probably, that was a time that because I was an average student always, and like I was ambitious, but I never had a clarity in my mind like what you students have today. Because those were the times when we had no actual guidance. It was just that if you're a medical student, you would become a doctor. If you're not medical, you would become an engineer, and things like that. Very simple, very straightforward. So while I passed my 12th standard, I was, because I was an average girl, my parents always thought that, even if she drops in year, she might not be able to clear her medical exams. So I chose whatever they said. They said, all right, just give the exams now. And I gave the exams for bachelor's in physiotherapy for 3 colleges. And I could secure a free seat in Dehradun Medical College, SBSPGI. I completed my 4 years of graduation over there. And then again, in my college also, I was the third amongst my batch. And also, I remember that there were only 8 students who were selected from the college, the entire college, including all the seniors, the juniors, as well as the master students. So I was amongst those 8 students who went to Germany to present a paper. So paper is the research work that we do. So my research work was selected amongst 2 universities. One was in Munich and the other was in Singapore. So I got the opportunity at a very young age to travel abroad for such a good responsibility. And that was my first exposure worldwide, and I came to know that, there is so much to achieve. Then I came back to Delhi. I did my internship from Max Hospital. I worked with Max Hospital, and then I worked with another hospital for 3 years around. I worked with the hospitals, and then I wanted to do my master's. But I was such a girl that, I wanted to explore things. And I used to earn, I remember I started earning only 8,000 rupees when I was in Max. So I was like, this is too less. And if what I thought was at that time, because I was very immature, I thought that, this is what I earn if I do such a hard work. I work in ICUs, I work in patients, I don't look at the festivals. Even a new year is, whenever it was a New Year Eve, I was in the ICU with the patients. I thought that, I work so hard for people, and this is what I earn. At that time, I moved from a physiotherapist to an MBA. I did my MBA from ICFA University as a full-time course, and then I got selected with Future Group. I worked there for 1.5 years or so. But I realized eventually that, no, what I was doing earlier is what I need. God has His own plans, and nothing goes waste in life. I realized that from the corporate, that yes, there is a lot of work that corporates also do, and I will not say that anybody is bad. Everybody is doing their own bit, but corporate life was not my cup of tea. I could see people pulling down. If whenever you are growing, whenever you're achieving things, people were not happy, they were jealous. So that was not my cup of tea, clearly. That was a time when I had clarity that yes, I want to work for humanity. I want to work for people. Money is not my priority. I got a clarity then and there. So that was a time that I switched back to being a physiotherapist, and I started my clinic in the year 2011. And since then, I'm running my own clinic, and the kind of blessings, the kind of self-esteem, the happiness, the bliss that we experience when we are able to relieve pain, and when people come back and tell you that because of you I'm able to move once again normally, that is the best time. And uh, as we progress in our career and as the time passes, we see a lot of complicated cases. And the very first time when I cried as a doctor, I saw a case with spinal injuries, and that patient was completely on wheelchair since almost 4 years. And when he came for the treatment, and I made him stand using we call them prostheses and orthoses. We used them, we used clutches. He was able to walk on his own. His family started crying, and I thought that, this is what I wanted in life. So when you have a clear vision, when you know that, you have a clear heart, what you want, later on the money flows on its own. And I'm so grateful today. And yes, I met Alka ma'am again when she came to the clinic for some of her issues. That is the time I reunited with her, and I got to spend a lot more time with her. And I realized that she is a wonderful person, and the way she is taking the school ahead, the leadership that she has is amazing. Definitely, if I ever get a chance, I would want to go back and spend one more day in the school with my friends, with the same teachers in the same classroom once again. All right, so thank you so much. There is much more to say, but we have a limited time. I have few tips for all of you to share here. While the students, the teachers, and everybody is working on laptops and on mobile phones, they're spending a lot more time as compared to the usual days. So what we should do to take care of our eyes? Always use a zero power glass if you do not have spectacles. Why? Because the zero power glass, they have a blue light protection on them. They protect your eyes. So I would advise all the students to use a zero power glasses. Then, if it's possible, you should always keep the screen almost one arm distance away from yourself. Then you should take frequent breaks, like every 10 to 15 minutes. Try looking at an object which is far away. Like if you're sitting in a room, try looking out at an object which is outside the window. Focus on that for 10-15 seconds, then come back to your screen. You should always blink your eyes more often. Also, for children who are above the age of 10 years, and also the teachers, elder people, all of them can also use kind of lubricants for the eyes, like refresh drops or something, so that your eyes do not dry out. And also nowadays we have very good applications in the mobile phones, like the blue ray protection applications, like for example Twilight. You can always download such applications and they can protect your eyes from the blue light radiations. So for today, that is it. Thank you so much. I'll see you again. Bye.